Hey everybody, it's Metric Bernard from PimpMini.com. I was out of town last weekend, so some news slipped by me, and I finally got my camera charged, so I can finally do everything now. Everybody knows about the Invert Mini and stuff, but Empire Paintball, the people above Invert, have just released a newly designed Invert Mini known as the Empire Axe. The Empire Axe improves on pretty much every aspect where the Invert Mini came up short. It's got a new bolt removal system that is completely toolless. So it's getting along the lines of like the DLX Lux or the Planet Eclipse Ego. Anything that you can quickly remove the bolt, the Invert is starting to move along that. In the rare event that you do break paint, you can really, get the bolt out there really quick and get everything cleaned up. So it's really, really user friendly now. The biggest improvement that's going to be made to the Invert Mini that everybody's going to love is the new integration of the bottom line ASA, which we all know about, and it now comes with a built-in on-off. So we're really, really super stoked about that. The best part is anybody who has an existing Mini can upgrade to this new ASA / on-off for a price of $80, which is pretty fair. A good reg is a good reg is $50. A good ASA is like 20, 30, something like that. So the $80 price point is pretty nice. It still includes the gauge, still the same front adjustment output, and it has, I think, it has a flip lever very, very similar to the Dangerous Power G3 and G4. I believe the ASA is already on sale. Go check out ansgear.com. They are having them on sale. And the best thing about them, they actually come in different colors. So just like on your Mini, you can start personalizing this instead of having the standard black. And by the way, the ASA is just slightly longer. Other additions of the Empire Axe are, it has a new extended grip frame and ergonomical grip. We all love the grips on the Invert Mini. They're very, very good for a $300 gun. But the grip frame is slightly longer just to have people with larger hands, because a lot of people said the Mini is great, but the Mini really is Mini. So anybody who thought that the Mini was a little bit cramped, you're really, really going to be excited about the new feel of this gun. The trigger was still... the trigger is pretty much the same, except now it has ball bearings, so it eliminates all of that side-to-side play. It's still magnetic, it still uses the Hall effect sensor, but it's going to be really, really crisp when you get down on it and start walking, especially in semi-automatic. Not sure about the details on the barrel. From the picture, it looks like it's still the stock barrel, but it is aluminum, still going to be super, super light. And the milling design seems to be pretty much the same. Still has the integrated brake beam eyes and the clamping feed neck that are all standard on the Mini that, never ever give us any problems. A couple questions I'd like to know about the Mini is that, have they changed the board settings? I'm assuming that they now include the PSP 3-shot, which was not included in the previous Mini Optimus 1.2, 1.1, or 1.3 boards. So that'd be very nice to figure out what's going on there. So this information is still coming in. The Empire Axe is due out in, I think, late November, right? Black Friday, Thanksgiving, right before your Christmas shopping. So anybody who's looking to get a Mini, I definitely ask you to take a look at this. These guns only come in dust finishes as of right now. You have a dust black, you have a dust silver with a black finish, and then you have an olive green with earthy tones on it. So it's pretty cool. I love the gloss finish on the Mini, and of course, there are going to be more colors that come out because, gray, black, and olive drab green are pretty cool, but still quite. The guns are already going up on sale for pre-order at Gear and ZephyrPaintball.com. Currently retailing at $459, $459.95 for a pre-order, and I'm sure that the Invert Empire, pretty good with their pricing, and as these things start to sell, the high volume will kick in, and certainly these prices will eventually decrease. I'm not sure when, but I know they will, just because they, when the Invert Mini first came out, it was, I believe, $450, and now they went down to $324.95, and now $309. So they're still going to give you a lot of bang for your buck, and I don't think there are going to be any problems as there were with the Mini, with some boards failing, a lot of poppet issues. I think they have all the kinks ironed out, and Empire is taking a second run at a gun. The Invert Mini isn't a flagship gun like the Dies or the Planet Eclipses or anything like that. They don't come out with one every year, but they're always making small tweaks to make it shoot even better and better. And there's nothing wrong with the $1,200 gun. It's just that Invert really gives you a lot of bang for your buck. And so before you empty your whole bank account on an expensive gun, most definitely give Empire and Invert a try. You'll be very surprised. It's still pretty early on for all this information, so it's still tentative and not super official, but I'm pretty sure all the details are going to be the same because they're already setting up pre-orders for Zephyr paintball and A&S gear, and they're pretty big, so some tweaks might be a little bit different. This information is coming super early, so I can't really guarantee everything that I have researched. This came from Paintball Extravaganza. So stay tuned for a lot more information coming on the upgrades for the Invert Mini and the all-new Empire Axe Paintball marker. Check out pimpmini.net for information. I'll see you guys later.